guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just kind of wanted to tell you kind of a quick little story time. So recently, this past year for school, my choir had the amazing opportunity to go to New York to perform in a festival in New York. And so I was lucky enough to be a part of that trip, and I kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about kind of the stuff that we did and like my experience of being in New York. So this was the very first time I ever been to New York, and I was so nervous of going because I've never been like that far away from my parents or my family before, and it's a big city, and I've never really been in a humongous city. I mean, I live in Wisconsin at the moment, so I mean, I think the closest place to a big city that I've lived is Norfolk, Virginia, and that's not a very big city. So yeah, I went to New York this year. We were there for pretty much a whole week. We actually drove there on a bus. So a bunch of high schoolers together on a bus for about 20 hours is interesting experience. Yeah, we were all crammed together on a bus. It's like one of those coach buses, so kind of like, it's big, but I mean, when you have 50 of us on one of those buses all at once for 20 hours straight, it can get a little tense. The bus ride was fun. We watched movies, we talked about stuff. We got to get to know each other a lot better, which was really cool. So the first day we performed on like the 4th, 5th day we were there, and then we left the day after that. But the first day we were there, we were mostly in Manhattan the whole time, but we went to the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, and that was like, oh my gosh, check off my bucket list because that was amazing. I don't know, it was great experience. We went on the ferry and things, and I didn't realize how like wavy was it the Hudson River? I think it might be the Hudson River. I didn't realize how wavy it was, so when we got on the ferry, we had to go up to the top deck of the ferry boat because it wasn't as wavy, but climbing up the stairs was such a struggle because, I don't know, we were all like falling over and stuff, and it was the funniest thing ever. But yeah, I got some cool pictures and videos. And then after all that, we actually went to the new 9/11 building, and then we went to the 9/11 memorials and into the museum. And if you haven't gone to the 9/11 museum, it's incredibly amazing. It's really, I don't know, it really makes you realize what actually happened that day and how serious it was. And walking through there, I was walking with my friend, and we were both walking through there, we were bawling. It was beautiful the way they captured that day. It was really like empowering. But yeah, and then after 9/11, the 9/11 museum, we went to Little Italy, and we ate at a small little restaurant there, and I had like this pasta feta cheese stuff. I don't know, it was so good. It was really good. And then after that, they let us roam Chinatown alone. Now hold on, let me tell you this. There's some sketchy people out in New York City, just want to make that clear. So me and like 3 other people were walking down the streets of Chinatown, and there was this like woman that kept I mean, I wasn't saying she was gonna follow us, but we passed her by, and she kept trying to like sell something to my friend. It was so weird. And then so we'd walk down the street, and she'd like ask her, she's like you want a purse? You want a purse? And obviously it wasn't like, I think she was trying to sell her like one of those counterfeit purse things or whatever. But yeah, it was really sketchy. And so yeah, while we were in Chinatown, after that whole fiasco kind of went down, we went into this tiny little shop, and it was like really sketchy little consignment shop, and I bought little chopsticks for my grandma because they were there and I thought they were really cute and I thought she would like them, so yeah. But then on the way back I think we walked on the other side of the street because we didn't want to pass by the woman. But then there was another woman that kept trying to sell us stuff too, which was really strange. But we of course we're like no thank you, and then we left. But it was weird. Like, I don't know, I felt so uncomfortable down there, so I just kind of went back. Oh, I forgot to mention, my dad came with me on this trip, so we all went back to find my dad, and we just kind of stuck by him. Well, I did, at least. I don't know. I felt really uncomfortable and I didn't really want to. I'm a baby, okay? I know. But we were standing in, I keep slapping my legs. I'm very sorry about this. But after that, while we were waiting outside, me, my dad, and then my friend's dad was waiting outside the shop with a couple other people. And, oh, there's a person walking by. Hold on. I hope she doesn't look my way. Okay, we're good. Anyway, yeah, so what I was saying was me, my dad, and my friend's dad were standing outside another shop. They were like, it was like a tourist shop where they were selling like fidget spinners and stuff like that. I don't know. But I was standing there and this woman, another like petite Chinese woman, walked past me and she was like, I thought she said, do you want Coke? And I was just like, are you trying to sell me drugs right now? Like, no. And then I realized after she walked away, she said she was asking if I wanted hot chocolate or coffee or something like that. And I got really nervous. I don't know. And I was just like, no, thank you. And it was like, you have no idea. Chinatown is the most weirdest place ever. I'm glad I went though. It was a great experience. Also, another thing happened when we were in Chinatown. My friend's mom it was like a group of of my friends, and then my friend's mom, and a woman came up to her and said, "Be careful, watch your purse," and then she walked away. It was really bizarre, okay? It was strange. But yeah, that happened. So a couple other things that happened on the rest of the trip. We got to tour Radio City, which, oh my gosh, it was so cool. We got to meet a Rockette. We got to be on the stage. It was so cool. I think there's a video of me in a theater in my intro that is in Radio City, and that was so cool. There, we went to the top of the rock at Rockefeller Center, so the top of the really tall building that overlooks Central Park. We got to go into Central Park, and we also, there's the John Lennon like memorial thing, and it says it's like a circle thing on the ground. It says Imagine on it, and then there was a guy playing the guitar singing Imagine, that's the name of the song, right? Anyway, John Lennon's Imagine. And also, what else did we do? Gosh, we did so much, I don't remember. Oh, we got to go to Fifth Avenue. Oh, Times Square, we got to go into Times Square, and that was cool. We also got to meet the person who does the voice of Prince Hans. His name is Santino. That was really cool. We just did so much. Like, I can't even remember what all we did. It was amazing. We got stuck in the middle of a Trump protest, which two of them actually. Yeah, so those are some of the things that we got to do. That's pretty much all leading up to the big festival. It wasn't a big festival. I mean, it wasn't a huge festival. We went in and we competed, and we ended up winning first place in we won first place in all the categories we competed in, which is insane. And then we won the award for overall choir / band. Yeah, the band came with us, so it was choir and band. But anyway, yeah, we won the biggest, the top award for best choir and band combo. It was amazing. So then, of course, we rode the bus home, and I don't know, at first I was hesitant for going, and then at the time of leaving, I didn't want to go. I want to go back. It's so amazing. I love the city, and I love everything that I did there. But leaving was really emotional for me. But yeah. So that's the story of that's pretty much what happened when we went to New York. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. It's just a small little story time video. I hope you guys liked it. I realized I just said the same thing like 3 times in a row, and I apologize for that. But anyway, thanks you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification buttons down below so you know when I post. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye! Okay, so I just filmed this whole video and I totally forgot to show you some of the stuff that I bought in New York. Well, not bought, some like little keepsakes that I have from New York. So I forgot to mention that we went to go see a show on Broadway. And we went and saw Come From Away, and it was an amazing performance. It was like the best musical I've ever seen. If you don't know what Come From Away is, it's about 9/11, but it's about when 9/11 happened. There was a town in Canada called Gander. I don't know if anyone knows the story, but the U.S. Airways were closed down, and so this is one of many towns who had taken in, like, airplanes had to land because they couldn't fly when 9/11 happened. So the airplanes had to do an emergency landing, and Gander happened to be one of the towns that those landings happened in. And this is kind of a story of some people's memories of what happened when they were in that town. So yeah, that was cool. Here is a little receipt that I have from, I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, from when I got those chopsticks in Chinatown. And then I have a bunch of tickets and stuff. This one is from Top of the Rock, Rockefeller Center. This one is the Broadway ticket for Come From Away, and then I have one for the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. So yeah, that was cool. And then when I got a bunch of pins too, I pinned, pun intended, them onto the pass that I got when I toured Radio City. But I have a New York pin, and then I have a Come From Away pin, and it's all kind of tangled up. Come on. Sorry. I have Ellis Island pill. What? No. An Ellis Island pin, and then I have a Top of the Rock pin. And this one's cool because it kind of like moves. And then my teacher, oh no, wait, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I had a humongous pin right here and it's gone. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and find that. Where is it? Okay, I gotta find this. This is important thing in my life. Okay, this is not okay. I lost it. How did I lose this? It says Festival of Music on it. And I don't really have like please, Jesus, Lord, help me. Gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, everything's fine. It was right here. It just kind of slipped off, but this is what that looks like. It was sitting right in front of me and I didn't even see it. And then lastly, I got a keychain. What is this from? I don't even, Rockefeller Center. And it like spins around. So yeah. So that's just kind of stuff that I bought in